What is up, card tubers? Thank you for joining me on another Sports Cards Detour where I'm looking at some cards that I had in my collection. What I have here today is some football cards. We're going to call this a little football card frenzy, as that is basically what my big stack of cards are. It's just all football cards, just random cards, just to show, just for shits and giggles, maybe get you guys going on cards that you might have missed out on, or cards that you forgot about, or players you forgot about, stuff like that. You know, just something to stir the memory. But we're going to start off with some collegiate cards, which has been my recent obsession, or not obsession, but my recent like. I've been liking to collect some of these college cards because I like the college uniforms, especially now that logos and stuff are on them. Here's a Tutu Atwell. He's currently playing for the Rams. We also have him in the pink variation, so that's pretty cool, for the Louisville Cardinals. From Ole Miss, we got Matt Curl. Potential. He ended up going, he's with the Panthers right now. We have a Drake London. And I'm having a brain fart as to where he's from. Jamal Charles. Finished out his career, I believe, with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's a Malcolm Brown. Once played with the St. Louis Rams as well. Michael Thomas, current Saint. Very good wide receiver. Used to be better for my fantasy team, but I haven't picked him up. Here's Jalen Hurts, now on the Eagles. This is Alabama days. Another Alabama player. We got John Mechie. I believe Mechie got hurt last year, so he really didn't play. There's this guy named Eli Manning. National Trading Card Day. Press pass. There's Eli Manning in his Ole Miss uniform. I think he had an okay career. Here we have Mac Jones. Introductions. And the guy he was trying to replace, well, not directly, indirectly replace, is Tom Brady to be the next quarterback of the future. Danny Amendola. And Amendola doesn't want to stand up there. Jared Mayo. I always like Phoenix cards. Phoenix and Mosaic. For some reason, I just like those cards. But here's a Phoenix of Jacoby Meyer. Going back to Fleer Gamers back in 2000. He had Derek May. There's a beast right there, Marshawn Lynch, on our Topps Chrome card. And we got Steve Smith, first edition on an upper deck. Pretty good runner, Stephen Davis for the Panthers. Got a Minnesota with Dante Culpepper from SP Authentic in 2004. Here we have another Phoenix card. This is of Alec Pierce for the Colts. Alshon Jeffries, Rookies and Stars card. Got a Mitchell Trubisky on a 2020, back when he was with the Chicago Bears. This press proof, very nice card. Hakeem Hicks, another Bear. Well, there's a couple Bear fans on YouTube, so hope you guys like these cards. From Upper Deck 2000, Piece of History, Rookie Glory. There's Brian Urlacher. Here we got another Steve Smith Sr., this time with the Ravens. I like this card right here. It says New Guard, Tampa Bay. It's Sean King, but still pretty. I like the card. Like, it's a nice design, or at least I think it's a nice design, I should say. I think it's a nice design. This was from Upper Deck 2000. A lot of things going on as you move the card. Here's a Doug Martin on an Elite. Mike Evans on a Phoenix. Evans is one of my main fantasy football guys, but his career now is kind of reminding me of Hines Ward. Like, there's days where he'll get 100 yards and a touchdown or 2 touchdowns, and then there's days where he doesn't perform at all, and I was just like, oh, come on. LaShawn McCoy, Shady, Randall Cunningham, Keenan McCardell on a playoff momentum. That's a pretty cool Dufex type of card with the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's also a pretty thick card, too. Got some more here. I might have to start laying these down. We got Jeff George. Got a Michael Turner. I remember when he was burning up the football field. Here we got an Art Monk, The Art of Receiving, which is pretty cool card right there. Little play on his name. Here we have Brett Favre on a Skybox. I haven't seen these cards, but I'd like that they use the helmet, and it's like a 3D type of photo for the helmet, or 3D image, I should say. Like, not a 3D, but 3-dimensional type drawing. So it looks 3-dimensional. I don't know. Whatever I'm trying to say there. Clay Matthews on the top chrome. Back in the throwback uni. I always like these cards. Fleer 1995, Sterling Sharp. Breaking Through Glass from Space. Coming through the atmosphere. Here's a Stephen Hill. Drew Brees on the Elite. The Elites are pretty cool too. I like the foil on those cards. Anquan Bolden. David Johnson, another one of those guys that I used to have on the fantasy team that was tearing it up, and then that's it. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, not the basketball player, but I like this card here. It has that football card football feel to it. In the background, you can feel the laces and everything. I always thought those were pretty cool cards. Here's some Dan Marino's, number 13. Here's another Dan Marino. Absolute playoff. This card here, I picked it out because I thought it looked kind of cool, getting the Heisman pose, you know. There's Ronnie Brown. It's a 50 years of football anniversary. Rookie card of Ronnie Brown doing the Heisman pose. Here's a pretty solid runner, Emmitt Smith. For the Dallas Cowboys, Men of Mastery. We'll put him right there. Then I got another Emmitt Smith on a Upper Deck MVP. Got him here. Stepping over McCletsky. That's pretty cool. I like that photo. Looks like it would be in a magazine. Here's Dak Prescott in a pink Elite. This is Dak Nugent. Now this card here is a blue. It has blue foil. It's shiny, but it's also a preview card. And as you see, somebody has a $16 sticker on it. But I think it was just somebody just put it into a sleeve. but it was a preview card. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. See what happens when you look at the back of a card? You know that you end up finding out that it's a preview card. It's not like the regular card. Here we got Andy Dalton. Darnay Scott. I do like these gamer cards with the image of the football helmet in the background. Got another one of those Fleer Gamers. This one's with Tony Gonzalez. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is could be a rookie. No. I don't know if this is a rookie card or not, but there's Tony Gonzalez. Hall of Famer now. Matt Castle. I like this card here. 2013 certified Eric Berry. Nice mirror foil. Action packed. Now this one, it's embossed, so you can feel the player popping out of the card, and you can kind of see it if I turn it towards the light. See where it's all embossed and it sticks out from the rest of the card. Steve Young sticks out from the rest of the card. This is Fantasy Forecast. That's a pretty cool card. I dig it. That's why I bought it. Here's a Phillip Rivers. Steve McNair on the Oilers. Phil Simms. And his league leader card from Fleer 1991. Sam Bradford. Todd Gurley. Another homage, another tribute to a running back that was on my fantasy team. That was it. His career kind of went down. And when I first started with fantasy football, or not first started, when I started getting on fantasy football on Yahoo, and I started playing, Andre Johnson was always on my team. So, and he was like a Houston Texan forever. So that's pretty cool. Back in 2004, back when dial-up was still going. Eric Ebron. Matt Stafford on the blue foil, goal line. Got a Brian Greasy with the Broncos. This one's his Collector's Edge and the Supreme. This is the gold variation, but it also comes in silver and that blue from the preview, or like the preview back in 2000. I think these Supreme cards are pretty cool. I would like to try and get like a set of those. Here's a score of Agba. And then we'll end it with some Steelers here. We got Antoine Randall L., another guy who can be slash, basically. Played a lot of different positions. Very versatile. Very versatile player. I dug him, and I think that the Steelers were able to like let him go at the right time, because after the Steelers, it kind of just faded out. I think he played for Washington. Did okay, but not too, like, not superstarish. And then we got Plaxico Burress, tall wide receiver, who shot himself in the foot, I believe, if I remember the story right, when he was with the Giants. Plaxico Burress. But this is a pretty cool card here. It's contact sport. I wish they would have had like some contact actually like in the little foil pictures down here. There was some actually like somebody like hitting them, but he's still catching the ball. That'd be pretty cool, because then it'd be contact sport, you know. But still a pretty cool card. I like the idea of it. Couple little panels, couple little different pictures, and on the back it has the pictures in color. So good stuff. I like this card. And plus, I like how the Steelers logo is right there. All right, guys, so that is my football card frenzy. 15 minutes of football cards for you to enjoy. I might, cut it down just a little by skipping through and editing. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time.
Well, thanks a lot for looking and listening, folks. I enjoyed being with you. So long, everybody.